This girl's name is Ji Xing. She lives in Xingang City and shares an apartment with her good friend. Xiao Meng urges her to grab a bun on the way to work. This boy's name is Han Ting. He has just returned from abroad and encounters Chairman Wang on the plane. Chairman Wang criticizes Han Ting, unaware that Han Ting is sitting nearby and hears everything. When confronted, Chairman Wang quickly apologizes, as Han Ting has a way of making people admit their faults and apologize to him. Ji Xing arrives at the subway station only to find it temporarily closed. She takes a deep breath and rides a bike to her company. Meanwhile, Han Ting, eager to take over the company, reviews related materials while in the car. He hopes to earn his grandfather's approval through his hard work. Ji Xing answers a call while cycling and is anxious as essential figures in the company are arriving. She waits at a red light, and as soon as it turns green, she rushes forward to collide with another cyclist and a delivery driver, who crashes into Han Ting's car. Ji Xing decides to stay and explain the situation, especially since the delivery driver cannot afford to pay for damages. Han Ting recognizes Ji Xing and leaves after taking her contact information. Ji Xing is left to hurry to her company's meeting, which has already started. She sits in the back row as her colleagues report on their work. The team leader, who presents the PPT that Ji Xing prepared, struggles with parts he doesn't understand, so Ji Xing steps in. Han Ting is surprised to see Ji Xing at the meeting. Seeing Han Ting in the front row, Ji Xing composes herself and presents the work. Han Ting recalls their university days working together on projects. The presentation was successful and gained Han Ting's approval. Surprised to see Han Ting here, Ji Xing realizes he is the president of the company they are collaborating with. After receiving a call from her friend, Ji Xing hurries out. Han Ting was reassured to see Ji Xing's involvement in the project and was pleased with their unexpected reunion. Ji Xing is highly skilled in data analysis and helps her junior colleagues by providing well-prepared data. Her friend suggests they partner up for a project, recognizing Ji Xing's technical prowess. Just then, CEO Zeng calls and asks her to accompany him to a social engagement that evening, hinting that Han Ting will be there. Though Ji Xing doesn't want to go, she feels obligated to do so due to her boss's instructions. Her friend helps her prepare, and celebrity makeup artist Suli arrives to lend a hand. Ji Xing's role in the company's rapid robotics development is significant, and tonight's potential partnership could be an excellent opportunity for both her and the company. Ji Xing is unaware that Han Ting will be at the event. Han Ting, playing cards with friends, intermittently discusses work. Ji Xing arrives, surprised to see Han Ting introduced to the bosses. She feels out of place but remains polite. When CEO Zhao struggles with cards, Ji Xing suggests trying herself, catching Han Ting's eye. Though Han Ting could win, he remembers their high school card games and lets Ji Xing win. Observed by the leaders who appreciate his considerate behavior, Zhao shows interest in Ji Xing and seeks her contact information, but a leader intervenes, confusing Ji Xing. After the gathering, CEO Zeng talks with Han Ting, who excuses himself privately. Han Ting heads to his favorite wonton shop from university, where friends join him. He mentions the excellent wontons and receives a data report from a friend, noting past issues with Ji Xing. Han Ting said that they were just university classmates. Back home, Ji Xing shares her encounter with Han Ting with friends, reminiscing about their university days. Han Ting had planned to confess his feelings for Ji Xing, but his grandfather asked him to go abroad, leaving him no time to explain. Not receiving Han Ting's farewell message, Ji Xing felt abandoned and is now frustrated. Han Ting adds Ji Xing on WeChat but decides not to reveal his identity as her creditor for now, finding it amusing. At work, Ji Xing's boss announced that CEO Zhao had agreed to cooperate and was planning a celebration for the weekend. Everyone is thrilled. Han Ting attends his first board meeting, where his sister complains to him for being late. Some board members support his sister, doubting Han Ting's experience. Han Ting presents a promising project, advocating for innovative medical devices, gaining unexpected support despite his sister's opposition. He vows to double the company's profits within 2 years or resign. Ji Xing's boss praises her efforts over the past 3 years, promising her a significant project fund. Thrilled by the recognition, Ji Xing feels her hard work has paid off. After work, Ji Xing prepares for the celebration with the support of her friends, who are determined to shine. At the event, Ji Xing is taken aback by seeing Han Ting with Zeng Huo, who publicly confesses to Han Ting. Ji Xing feels uncomfortable but remains composed. CEO Zhao, drunk, approaches Ji Xing, but Han Ting redirects the conversation. Ji Xing escapes, preferring to stay outside with a robot. In the restroom, Ji Xing overhears colleagues discussing her supposed promotion and attempts to exploit her, leaving her hurt and humiliated. The sales leader's inappropriate behavior pushes Ji Xing to be angry, but he accuses her of seduction. As Ji Xing reports the incident, her supervisor tries to downplay it, but Han Ting intervenes, revealing the presence of surveillance cameras on service robots that recorded the incident. The sales leader panics, and Han Ting's timely help ensures justice for Ji Xing. Han Ting then pitches a collaboration plan to a doctor at the airport, outlining the company's vision for smart medical devices, earning the doctor's support. At home, Ji Xing vents to her boyfriend about the harassment incident. Feeling disillusioned with her job, her boyfriend comforts her, and she realizes that Han Ting, not his assistant Tang Song, has added her on WeChat. Embarrassed, Ji Xing doesn't know how to respond. The next day at work, Ji Xing senses her colleagues' hostility. She learns from a friend that the sales leader was fired, and her involvement with CEO Zhao has made her a target. Feeling isolated, Ji Xing cries in the restroom. Ji Xing is assigned by her team leader to monitor the software operations at a hospital. During this process, she notices many patients becoming impatient due to a malfunction in the hospital's smart medical system. Seeing this, Ji Xing proactively inspects the smart software system and quickly resolves the issue, allowing the hospital to resume normal operations. The malfunctioning system was also managed by Han Ting's company, and he arrived shortly afterwards. He is very grateful to see that Ji Xing single-handedly fixed the problem. Ji Xing smiles and remarks that this makes them even. As they leave the hospital together, Han Ting offers Ji Xing a ride. Ji Xing, wary of internal rumors, declines, saying she doesn't want to be the subject of gossip. Han Ting understands her concern and suggests she shouldn't let rumors hinder her. Someone informs the team leader about Ji Xing's success at the hospital. Initially wanting to suppress Ji Xing, the team leader realizes his plan backfired. Zheng Di harshly reprimands the team leader. To pressure Ji Xing, the team leader calls her into the office and assigns her tasks from the R&D, marketing, and sales departments, overwhelming her. Confused and frustrated, Ji Xing questions why she is given so many tasks when she is clearly in the marketing department. The team leader, unable to explain, vaguely states that being an elite means taking on more responsibilities. Still holding on to a glimmer of hope, Ji Xing approaches Zheng Di, unaware that Zheng Di, having heard the rumors about Ji Xing and Han Ting, has developed a strong dislike for her. Zheng Di, already wary of Ji Xing's youth and beauty, is eager to push her out of the company. When Ji Xing presents her grievances, Zheng Di's cold demeanor leads Ji Xing to resign decisively. Upon seeing Ji Xing's resignation letter, the team leader sneers and reminds her that she has a 1-month notice period during which she must complete all her tasks. Fed up with the team leader's attitude, Ji Xing throws down her work ID and leaves immediately, fully aware that she will forfeit her monthly salary and bonuses. Han Ting quickly grasps the situation and instructs Tang Song to arrange another interview for Ji Xing. Despite resigning, Ji Xing doesn't stay idle at home. Her junior invites her to join his 3D printing project. Having previously helped him with a business plan, Ji Xing is familiar with the project but unsure if she can apply her expertise. She remains hesitant. Ji Xing receives an invitation to the Xintian Fishing Village Research Project, a grassroots research initiative. While dining with her friends, Ji Xing contemplates whether to go. Her friends, aware of the village's beautiful scenery, encourage her to take the opportunity to relax. Upon seeing the company project itinerary, Han Ting schedules his visit to the fishing village, hoping to spend more time with Ji Xing. On the first day at the village, Ji Xing coincidentally encounters Han Ting. He suggests she consider another development company that offers comparable salary and benefits to her previous employer. The fishing village, located in a remote mountainous area, has many residents who delay medical treatment due to the inconvenience of traveling to a major hospital. After investigating the village's conditions, Han Ting installed the company's smart dentist Xiaobai in the village health clinic, which received much praise. Ji Xing, the smart software developer, is delighted to see her work making a difference. Among the villagers seeking treatment, Ji Xing notices a particularly unfortunate patient, a determined woman who lost a leg in a car accident. Unable to afford a prosthetic limb, she struggles to walk. Seeing Ji Xing's expression, Han Ting realizes she is thinking about her own mother. The next day, Ji Xing learns more about the woman's tragic story, which moves her deeply. She recalls her junior's invitation to the 3D printing project and thinks about how meaningful it would be to create an affordable prosthetic limb for the unfortunate woman. In the evening, unable to sleep, Ji Xing walks by the sea to ponder her work. Han Ting also arrives, and the two unexpectedly meet. Under the starlit sky, Ji Xing and Han Ting engage in a quiet conversation, reflecting on life and the years since graduation. Ji Xing muses about how small humanity seems compared to the vast universe. This sentiment feels familiar to Han Ting, reminding him of their high school physics competition when their team won an award, and Ji Xing said the same thing in her acceptance speech. Even now, Han Ting still sees Ji Xing as the brightest star in his heart. After completing the grassroots survey project, Ji Xing returns home. She has decided to pursue 3D printing work and declines Han Ting's olive branch. On the phone, Ji Xing tells Han Ting that Dongyang is a great company, but she is determined to start her own business. Her boyfriend returned from abroad, surprising Ji Xing. The two have been in love since college and are preparing to buy a new house. In the evening, Ji Xing calls her friends for a small gathering and announces her decision to start her own business. Her friends are surprised, having thought she would announce her wedding plans. They cautiously remind her that entrepreneurship might not be as simple as she imagines, but Ji Xing is resolute. Xiao Yichen unconditionally supports her, even offering the down payment he saved up as her startup fund, a gesture that profoundly moves Ji Xing. Her friends envy her for having such a great boyfriend. Ji Xing accidentally heard the conversation between her boyfriend and Chu Zi, since Jing Shi just quit his job. He can only encourage her in this way to make her confident in her abilities. He also thought she could not succeed because she had little experience, which hurt Ji Xing. She quietly puts the bank card back into Xiao Yichen's coat pocket. Han Ting tries to persuade her again. He points out that moving from medical software development to 3D printing might be challenging due to a lack of experience, funds, and facilities. Ji Xing is grateful for Han Ting's job offer but remains steadfast in her desire to start her own business. Su Jizhou successfully convinces Ji Xing to join him in his startup. He borrows a large warehouse from his father as their workspace. Initially expecting his father to provide substantial startup funds, Su Jizhou was surprised when no financial support was offered. Ji Xing then contributes her hard-earned 400,000 yuan to the venture. Despite the makeshift office's simplicity, it has a large platform that Ji Xing is delighted with. After a day of non-stop organizing, Ji Xing reports her progress to Xiao Yichen. Han Ting keeps a close eye on Ji Xing's startup progress. Hearing that she has found an office, registered her business, and started seeking investment from prominent business owners, he understands the difficulties of securing funding. Anticipating that Ji Xing will encounter numerous setbacks, he instructs his assistant, Tang Song, to contact her when she is exhausted to see if she is still interested in joining Dongyang. Ji Xing receives Tang Song's call, assuming it is another attempt to persuade her to join the new company, and firmly rejects it. Su Jizhou, however, advises Ji Xing not to overlook Han Ting, who has substantial financial resources and connections. Su Jizhou insists they should discuss potential investment opportunities with Han Ting. Ji Xing agrees to meet Han Ting with Su Jizhou to discuss funding. When Han Ting hears Ji Xing's request, he states that Dongyang Medical is interested in launching a 3D printing project. If Ji Xing agrees, she can lead this project, benefiting from Dongyang's financial strength and sales channels. While Han Ting's proposal is very reasonable, Ji Xing's is still declining. This time, she wants to create a product that truly belongs to her. After leaving Dongyang, Su Jizhou and Ji Xing reflected on the generous conditions offered by Han Ting. Su Jizhou still felt regretful and suggested that Ji Xing reconsider. They could use Dongyang as an experimental base. And if the project succeeded, they could gain experience and connections before starting on their own. Ji Xing was displeased with how quickly Su Jizhou seemed to be swayed. She reminded him that this was their first cooperative project, and they couldn't give up so easily. Han Ting had made a thorough plan. Although Ji Xing hadn't agreed to join Dongyang yet, he remained confident. He believed that with a little waiting, Ji Xing would turn to Dongyang once she faced difficulties in her startup. Back at home, Ji Xing carefully reviewed the detailed notes Han Ting had left on the proposal, realizing his suggestions were constructive and identifying many small loopholes. Tang Song suggested to Han Ting that he should confess his feelings, as a mature person dealing with a secret crush was inefficient. However, Han Ting reminded him that this wasn't just about emotions. He believed that Ji Xing's 3D printing project had great potential, and with the right support, it could be a highly successful investment. Hearing that Ji Xing had established her own studio, her friends sent flowers to congratulate her. Su Jizhou was dazzled by the presence of so many beautiful women, each of whom had brought a gift to celebrate the studio's opening, making the office lively. At noon, Su Jizhou invited the women to a barbecue, where he busied himself by the grill, leaving a strong impression on Ji Xing's friends. Chu Zi mentioned that she had a blind date the next day and invited Ji Xing to accompany her to avoid any awkwardness. She mentioned that the guy seemed to be in the medical device industry, which might be helpful for them in the future. Ji Xing, intrigued, agreed to go with her. Coincidentally, the blind date was Han Ting's distant nephew. Han Ting's aunt worried that her son might flee the date, had Han Ting supervised to ensure it went smoothly. Ji Xing arrived slightly late and ran into Han Ting at the hotel. To spite him, she claimed to be there to meet an investor. Han Ting, initially making a phone call in the hallway, greeted Ji Xing before continuing to the private room, only to find that he was in the same room as her. It was quite a coincidence. Han Ting sarcastically commented on her supposed investor meeting, prompting Tu Xiaomeng to help Ji Xing by mentioning that Ji Xing had been meeting many unreliable investors lately, including one who even attempted to poach her. Little did Tu Xiaomeng know that the person she was describing was Han Ting himself, sitting across from them. Ji Xing's face turned green with embarrassment. Chu Zi didn't like her blind date and returned home. Her friends, curious about what kind of guy someone with Chu Zi's standards would fancy, heard her say she liked someone gentle, kind, and considerate. Tu Xiaomeng, after hearing this, joked that such a person sounded just like Ji Xing's boyfriend. Xiao Yichen brought a lunchbox to Ji Xing's office, earning him compliments from her colleagues. After enjoying the lunch, Ji Xing threw herself into her work with renewed energy. This was her first entrepreneurial venture, and she was determined to succeed. The software prototype was taking shape, but the 3D printer they needed had yet to arrive. Su Jizhou suggested renting one instead of buying a new, expensive one. Li Li helped Ji Xing find an investor. Due to a scheduling conflict, Ji Xing sent Su Jizhou to negotiate. It was the first time he had met a client, and he was very nervous. However, with Li Li's presence, he relaxed a bit. Unexpectedly, the client Li Li's was only pretending to discuss business and was actually trying to hit on her. Su Jizhou found Wu Lanxiang's terms harsh, far beyond their expectations, and the deal fell through. As they left, Su Jizhou saw Wu Lanxiang trying to take advantage of Li Li, putting his arm around her shoulders. Just as they left the elevator together, they ran into Wu Lanxiang's wife. Wu Lanxiang quickly let go of Li Li. Wu's wife misunderstood Li Li and said some very unpleasant things. Instead of explaining, Wu Lanxiang made things worse for Li Li. Just as Wu's wife's slap was about to land, Li Li caught her hand and slapped Wu Lanxiang in return. Li Li then clarified the truth and left. Su Jizhou was deeply impressed by Li Li's courage, having never seen a girl slap a man like that. Li Li went to a nightclub to unwind and met a charming playboy. They drank, danced, and ended up in bed together. The next morning, Li Li received a call informing her she had been fired, but she remained unaffected. Li Li had no idea that her partner from the previous night was Xiao Yi Xiao. Ji Xing and Xiao Yichen went to a concert to celebrate their 4th anniversary. There, they ran into Han Ting and her former manager. Ji Xing introduced Xiao Yichen to them. Knowing Ji Xing had a boyfriend, Han Ting felt dejected. Ji Xing had to leave for work during the concert, leaving Xiao Yichen waiting at home. When Ji Xing finally returned, Xiao Yichen proposed to her with a ring. Ji Xing accepted the ring but explained that she had no plans to marry soon due to her career. Ji Xing and Su Jizhou tried many ways to borrow a 3D printer but failed. He reached out to a college friend and paid a large deposit, only to have the friend disappear with the money. Realizing they had been scammed out of 300,000 yuan, Ji Xing borrowed another 100,000 from Li Li. Desperate for funding, Su Jizhou went to see Han Ting, showing him their completed software in hopes that he could help with financing. Han Ting reviewed their progress and, despite their personal connections, reminded Su Jizhou to consider the offer he had made previously. Ji Xing fainted at work due to stress and irregular meals. Her colleagues took her to the hospital and called Su Jizhou. Han Ting, who was nearby, rushed to the hospital with Su Jizhou. Seeing Ji Xing pale and unconscious, Han Ting was distraught and urged Su Jizhou to devise a solution quickly. Ji Xing felt guilty for losing Li Li's money, but Li Li comforted her. Ji Xing saw missed calls from Xiao Yichen and called him back, only to find he had resolved an issue for her. Ji Xing felt even more remorseful, learning that Li Li had left her job. Likely due to their situation, Ji Xing felt even more burdened. Despite her exhaustion, Ji Xing continued seeking partners and investors, fearing the company would collapse if they didn't find one soon. Su Jizhou called everyone he could think of, but no one was interested in collaborating. Then Ji Xing received a call from Han Yuan, Han Ting's sister. The next day, Ji Xing met with her. Han Yuan's company was in opposition to Han Ting's. Working with them would make Ji Xing an enemy of Han Ting. Han Yuan was interested in Ji Xing's company, offering 10 million yuan for 15% equity. They were willing to invest more but wanted a larger stake, making Ji Xing hesitant. Faced with the dilemma, Ji Xing stood on the rooftop, contemplating everyone's advice. Han Ting watched her from below. The decision deadline approached, and Ji Xing was still uncertain. She sought assurance that her team wouldn't be replaced if they partnered with Han Yuan. In the end, Ji Xing met with Han Yuan but turned down her offer. Han Ting, learning of Ji Xing's rejection of Han Yuan, met with her. Ji Xing valued her ideals over just financial freedom. Han Ting offered Ji Xing the same deal as Han Yuan, understanding her aspirations. They arranged to sign the contract the next day. Han Yuan, upon hearing of Han Ting's investment, was displeased. She believed Ji Xing's company would be crucial in future battles against Han Ting. Ji Xing picked up Xiao Yichen from the airport and shared her good news about securing funding. He urged her to go to the signing. Ji Xing hurried to Han Ting's office and signed the contract without thoroughly reading it. Though bothered by the ring on Ji Xing's finger, Han Ting handed her the invitation to an event. The next day, Ji Xing's company received 6 million yuan. Ji Xing thanked Han Ting, who invited her to the event. Ecstatic, Ji Xing shared the news with Xiao Yichen. That night, Xiao Yichen prepared a feast for Ji Xing. She happily ate and continued working before watching a movie with him. Ji Xing and Xiao Yichen planned to visit his parents once her work settled. Xiao Yichen, however, seemed less enthusiastic. He mentioned their old plans of traveling to Yunnan and reminisced about growing old together, but Ji Xing fell asleep mid-conversation. Xiao Yichen gently covered her with a blanket and turned off the TV. Seeing Ji Xing's proposal guide for Xiao Yichen, he felt nostalgic about their past. Nowadays, Ji Xing's life revolves around work. Xiao Yichen prepared breakfast early in the morning, but before Ji Xing could finish eating, she received a call from the driver reminding her to attend a seminar. Just as Ji Xing was about to leave, Xiao Yichen announced he wanted to break up. Ji Xing thought he was joking, but Xiao Yichen was serious. Ji Xing returned the ring to him and left, heartbroken. Crying in the car, Ji Xing couldn't believe their 4-year relationship was over. She arrived at the seminar late, with Han Ting anxiously watching for her. Upon seeing her arrive, Han Ting relaxed. Xiao Yichen, back at home, packed all his belongings. Ji Xing couldn't concentrate during the seminar and messaged Xiao Yichen, but he didn't respond. Noticing Ji Xing's distress, Han Ting tried to find out what was wrong, but she didn't say. Seeing her ringless finger, he guessed the situation. After the seminar, Han Ting offered Ji Xing a ride home. Ji Xing apologized for her poor state, and Han Ting didn't press further. At home, Ji Xing saw Xiao Yichen had taken everything, including her ring. She called him to show him the contract and initial payment, but Xiao Yichen only congratulated her. While searching the house, Ji Xing found no trace of anything else. Xiao Yichen admitted there was no one else, but Ji Xing broke down in tears, asking him to wait for her. However, Xiao Yichen believed they had grown apart, seeking different things in life. Han Ting prepared dinner and confided in his friend about Ji Xing's breakup, who encouraged him to action. After making dinner, Han Ting left, leaving his friend to eat alone. Ji Xing, feeling down, went to a bar to drink. Han Ting soon found her and saw her drunken state. She fell, and Han Ting carried her home. Ji Xing slept on his shoulder in the car, and Han Ting, with the help of Ji Xing's friend Tu Xiaomeng, found her address. Ji Xing held on to Han Ting, not letting him leave. She asked for water, and Han Ting struggled to fetch it. He eventually stayed by her side until she slept. Tu Xiaomeng and Han Ting's friend Lu Linya returned, finding Han Ting caring for Ji Xing. After ensuring Ji Xing was okay, Han Ting left. The next morning, Jixing woke up groggy and drank water from the fridge. Her friends, worried about her, asked about the previous night. Jixing had no memory of it and was shocked to learn Han Ting had brought her home. Tu Xiaomeng joked about Jixing's drunken antics, revealing she had forced Han Ting to drink and sing. Jixing felt embarrassed. Jixing then told her friends about the breakup. While Tu Xiaomeng and Chu Zi were shocked, they also felt Xiao Yichen wasn't entirely to blame. Jixing had been too focused on work, neglecting her relationship. Although Jixing was sad, she realized the breakup might have been for the best. Concerned about Jixing, Han Ting continued supporting her from a distance. He grew attached to her but didn't want to rush things. Han Ting's friend noticed this and teased him about his growing feelings for Jixing. As Jixing threw herself into her work, she became more determined to succeed. She started to see the breakup as an opportunity to focus on her dreams. Han Ting noticed her dedication and felt proud of her resilience. He continued supporting her, hoping she would eventually realize his feelings.